So now that we're, close and personal, you guys can see all of my imperfections. I am very, very, very sick. If I seem like I'm not sick, it's because I have a lot of caffeine in my body right now. But I am very, very sick. I actually ran a fever last night, so I have a little blister right here. If any of you know any medicine that can really help with that, or anything that for my skin to make it go away, I always, get blisters when I run a high fever. So I got that last night, and then because I'm sick, my skin is just not looking good, guys. It's just, I'm having a really bad skin day. I mean, my dark circles are on a whole nother level today. I ran a fever, so I have a little pimple right over here, and then I always get a pimple around my mouth when I run a fever. So it is what it is. I'm not loving my skin today at all, but that's life. I mean, sometimes you're gonna have a bad skin day, and I'm not gonna come on here and do videos only when my skin is looking amazing, because obviously when your skin's looking the best, that's when your makeup is gonna look the best. But a lot of the time you have to go somewhere and you wake up with a huge zit on your forehead, or your skin is looking, super dull, and you have to do your makeup. So this is gonna be a very, very good tutorial for you guys to see how to turn this into, something we can actually walk outside with.
Why is this guy shirtless? Sir, it is raining. Why are you shirtless outside?
Today I'm going to be reviewing the Marc Jacobs Highlighter, the Coconut Highlighter drops. I actually got this from the Influenster box. If you guys don't know what Influencer is, it's like a reward system, and what they do is if you have a certain amount of following, or if they feel like you're a really good match for a certain product, they will send you that product. I will link down what Influencer is down below. You guys can go to their website and see if any of you can, enter this reward system, because it's a really, really good way to review products and to also just try out new things. So this video is not sponsored by them, but I think you guys should definitely try out Influencer. This video is not sponsored by them. They just sent me this product and I'm reviewing it. And again, I'm going to give you guys my own review. If I hate this, I'm going to tell you I hate it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and tell you that I love it. And if I love it, I'll tell you that I love it. I'm going to be super honest with my reviews. So let's get started. So this is what the box looks like right over here, and it just says Marc Jacobs in front of it, and I can show you guys how the packaging is and everything. I love really, really cool packaging, so I'll show you guys what packaging it came in and all that good stuff. So they give you a little pamphlet right over here, and this is actually, I think, Cindy Crawford's daughter on the cover, but it just says Introducing Coconut Perfection Glowing Complexion. Inspired by Marc's love of coconut water, this collection includes a gel highlighter, which is what I think I have, and then there are also other things in the collection, like a setting mist, a limited edition bronzer, a bronzer brush, and a best-selling primer. I believe what I have is a highlighter, so we will see how that looks on the skin. So this is what the packaging looks like. I love Marc Jacobs packaging. It's beautiful. Hello, come on. This is so, so beautiful, and I love the white, and it's pretty much my life in packaging. But oh, that's nice. It has a pump, which I really like. It smells like clay. It smells like strawberry clay. I don't know. I'm not in love with the scent, but hopefully that wears off, and let's see how this looks on my face. So I'm pretty sure that you can use these a couple of different ways. I know that, with any type of dewdrops or custom enhancer drops, like the Cover FX ones, you can put them in your foundation. You can just put them on your skin directly. I think you can mix them in with your moisturizer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it with my foundation, because I do have a little bit of a more matte foundation. I kind of want to give my skin a little bit of a glow. It's not looking too glowy right now. It's looking pretty dull. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix it in with my foundation. Before I get started with my makeup, I'm going to go in with the Clinique Moisture Surge Cream. This is my everyday cream, and I'm going to put that on my face because I need it. So just make sure that, you moisturize the entire skin. I really do love gel consistency, creams. I feel like they do a really good job on my skin, and my skin really absorbs them. So hopefully I can get some more Like, I need a little bit of plumpness in my skin because it's looking very, very dull. Now that I put on my moisturizer, I'm going to mix the Marc Jacobs Dewdrops with my Milani foundation. Yes, I have two because I actually purchased 01 one time, and then I purchased 04, and none of them are my shades. So I just mix them together to kind of get like the perfect shade on my face. First, we're gonna pump. I do one pump of the Milani. Then we're going to do another pump of 04 medium beige right over there. Okay, I feel like a mad scientist. And then we're going to do, I would say like half a pump, like a half a pump, I would say, of the Marc Jacobs Dewdrops, and we're going to see how this looks on the skin. So now that I have this mixed and at the back of my hand, I'm just going to go in and dab it all over my face and see how that looks. Okay, I can definitely smell the Marc Jacobs like dewdrops, but my skin is looking pretty good, I would say. I'm really, really enjoying the coverage that it's giving me. It definitely doesn't mess with the coverage of the foundation. If you can see that, I literally didn't really use that much. You can pretty much see the entire product is still at the back of my hand, and it looks pretty good. It's pretty much covered everything. There's a little bit of a, I would say like a redness right over here, but it's not like a crazy amount. And you can definitely see a glow for sure. I can see it right there in the mirror. That it definitely gave this foundation more of a glow, which I prefer. Earth is my blanket, I close my eyes, I disguise myself, but when the sun rises, I'm somewhere else. That is one half of my face. I'm probably going to go in with one more layer, but I'm going to do the other side and then figure out if I need to do another layer. So I will be right back. This is what my skin looks like with one layer of foundation and the Marc Jacobs Dewdrops. I feel like it looks really, really good. I'm looking at my mirror right over there and I feel like it looks very, very, very nice. It is definitely more dewy than what the foundation looks like just on its own. Obviously the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation is a very, very, very matte finish foundation, so this definitely gave it a nice glow. So this is what the foundation looks like with one more pump of coverage. I think it looks really, really nice. It's really nice coverage. You can definitely see a little bit of a glow. Like I can definitely see it right in the mirror, so I'm hoping that you guys can totally see it on camera because it definitely gave my foundation a very, very nice glow. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face and then come back with an update for you guys. So now that I have done my eyeshadow and my brows, what I did is I set pretty much most of my face in the areas that I wanted to set with the Laura Mercier setting powder. So I set my forehead, my T-zone, my mouth area. I did all of my shadow and I also did my brows, and I kept most of my cheek area still not set, so I haven't put any powder on that because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in again with the dewdrops and I'm going to add it to the high points. So I'm going to add it to the high point of my face and see how that looks. I'm very excited to see what this looks like because I feel like my skin looks really, really, really good right now. I'm looking at the mirror right over there. This area right here is definitely very, very, very dry. So a lot of it is kicking up, or you can totally see that it's not blended correctly, but that's because I've been using a treatment on this little bump right here that's going to dry out my skin, obviously. But everything else looks really, really, really good, really glowy. Skin looks really healthy. So I'm not going to put it right on my beauty blender because that's just going to look very, very blotchy. One of the things that I want to recommend for you guys is, one, do not put powder and then try to put a cream or a liquid product on because it's not going to look good. It's going to look blotchy and weird, and it's not going to blend the way that you want it onto. So I know a lot of you already know this, but do not put liquids on top of powder. So keep this area of your face unpowdered. And the second tip is to not put it directly onto the beauty blender because that's going to give you a very blotchy look. What I recommend is putting it on like a makeup plate or on the the back of your hand, and just pumping a little bit of that and then dabbing the beauty blender onto your hand and then putting it on the high points of your cheeks. So I'm going to grab a little bit of this on the back of my beauty blender, and I'm going to put it onto the high points of my cheek area. Okay, that is very, whoa, that is very, very nice. Wow, I'm like really liking that. I am putting it kind of all over my cheek area because I really love like a dewy look, but this looks amazing. Hope you guys can see that. I think it's not crazy. It's not like the craziest glow, but it's very, very like a natural dewy finish, which I'm really happy with. And I will say that it is very, very natural. It's not a super like dramatic highlight. Like if you have the custom enhancer drops by Cover FX, or if you've tried something similar to that, it is not like that at all. If you want something really dramatic, I don't feel like you can achieve that with this specific highlighter. I did add a couple layers of it, and I still, it's still very, very natural, but I personally really, really enjoy it. I like something that's a little more natural. When I want more healthy, dewy skin, I can definitely pick this up. My skin looks so much healthy compared to what it looked like before. You guys, remember a couple minutes ago what my skin looked like. This did a really, really good job. Honestly, I feel like putting it into my foundation was one of the best things that I ever did, because I do love the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. It's one of my favorite drugstore foundations, at this moment. But the one problem that I have with it is that it's very, very matte, and I love the coverage that it gives me, but it's super, super matte. So I love the fact that I can mix this in and kind of reinvent a whole new foundation pretty much, because it changed the finish of it. It overlapped with it very, very, very well. And then when I added these to my cheekbones, it looked amazing. I actually want to see what it looks like if I overlap it with just another highlighter, just a powder highlighter, and see how that looks. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you guys how it overlaps with a powder.
Oh, Mr. Sandman, let me wake up. Oh, my mind is wandering into
the... This is a very, very, very like bronzy look for sure. But I think that it's doing a very good job at blending. Woo! Look at that highlight, girl. Look at that highlight. Okay. Woo. Oh my god, guys. This isn't my like, you know how you have like a good side and a bad side? This is like my okay side. This is like a, look at that. Oh, I'm obsessed. Okay. This just like, honestly, just putting this on my face, it made this highlight go from like a 5 out of 10 to like a 10 out of 10. This is beautiful. Like obsessed. Okay. I need to stop highlighting because I just tend to do that. I'm like a huge highlighter, so like I'll go in and like literally make my face look like so shiny, but it's because I have super dry skin, so I just want to like have a glow from within. But this is just, whew, I'm so digging my face right now. Let's just add a little bit more right here. Okay, we need to put this down. We're gonna put this down because I need to stop. Obsessed with my face right now. Love it. Oh my god, look at that right over there. You guys can totally see that. Honestly, that highlighter does not look close to what this looks like right now on its own. Before I put on that highlighter on top of it, I mean, I was liking this. I thought that it looked really, really good and beautiful, and it looked super natural. But once I put a highlighter on top of it, oh my god, I can't. I have no words. No words. Oh my god. This is gorgeous. I love it. Beautiful. Love it. Can't say enough good things about it. I am obsessed with it. I know that it is a, you know, a luxury product, but I wouldn't be talking about it if I didn't love it. I would tell you guys 100% how I feel about it. Like I said, if you want something dramatic, I wouldn't go out and purchase it, honestly. I think that there are other things at the drugstore that are 100% better as far as giving you a more dramatic highlighted look. But if you want something that's like a glow from within, super natural, super glowy, bronzy, go out and buy it. I mean, honestly, it's one of the best things that I've tried so far that is, you know, high-end and luxury that gives you this type of look. I mean, beautiful. Like I said, no words. Love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe down below and hit that bell if you guys want to be notified whenever I post a video. I know that a lot of people are actually not getting notified even though they hit the bell. I don't know if YouTube is like having some malfunctions, but go on my social media right over here and follow me on those. I am very, very active on Instagram, Snapchat, and you know, I do go on Twitter a couple times and I update you guys, so go on there and see whenever I post a video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
And this is how I show it. My emotions, I throw it into the air. I was always left naked bare. Oh, oh, Mr. Sandman, let me wake up.